I love you, I love you, I love you. Until I love you.
Hey, what's up? This is Noble. You better love this stock market today. Ooh, you better love this stock market today. Godly. Mm-mm-mm. 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 I'm gonna let Drake play in the background. Um, Matter of fact, let me start this music over again, just real quick, because this is how you should feel about the market. I don't care how you felt before. I don't care what you think about the stock market. This is how you should feel today. Let me go back to the beginning of this song. Hold on a second. Hold on. It should just be love, all love. It should be all love. Oh boy. All right. So, what's up? This is Noble. Today we got to talk about Nvidia because Nvidia, Nvidia stock it made a continuation. It was already in an uptrend. If you're a good trader, you should have already been in it. I'm gonna show you where you should have been in. Even today, if you heard about it today and was just like, I heard Nvidia is going up. Penny, what up? Penny hit me up and was like, yo, you what's up with Nvidia? Joel called me real quick and was like, bro, you seen Nvidia? So when people start calling me, I know that's something major. That's something major. So what happened to Nvidia today? I'm gonna pull up the chart. I'm gonna pull up the chart. Actually, give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up the chart. Pull up the chart. I'll go to the day chart first. I'm gonna start with the day chart. How about that? I'm gonna start with the day chart. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna keep it clean. No indicators. Real simple. Real simple. Hold on. Real simple. Okay, here we go. So here's Nvidia's chart for today. Matter of fact, let me put this on just one. Let's put it on a day chart. Here we go. So today, the stock opened at 272. It ran up to 313. 272 to 313. All right. 330, just say 315 and 275. Was that 25 and 15? That's a $40 run. As you can see, though, that's a pretty big out. It's an abnormal day. It's bigger than the normal day. For those that don't know what Nvidia is, let me slow down. Nvidia is a semiconductor company. Actually, they make semiconductors. We're going to talk a little bit more about their two core business segments and why they move today. But just think semiconductors. We start talking about the metaverse. We start talking about technology of any kind. You need semiconductors. They have something called the Omniverse. You've heard of metaverse. Everybody's talking about the metaverse. Well, those semiconductors and the technology that they create is going to help to be infrastructure. Bank of America said, hey, we want to upgrade our target. Today, Wells Fargo said, hey, we're going to upgrade our target. Now looking at this company again as one of these large financial, one of the top, I'd say 3 financial institutions. Today, Wells Fargo said, we're going to upgrade our estimate on where this stock can go and what it's worth to 320. It only went to 313 today. The market moved today. So now let me put a little context on my charts. Y'all know. So if you're watching me for the first time, because I'm broadcasting live in several different rooms, I'm an insider trading on my personal Facebook page. Why did I say you should love the stock market? Let me just jump over here and show you this first, because some of y'all just need numbers. So these numbers right here that I'm coloring, that I'm focused on, this is 11,275%. These represent the percentage change in the options, the stock options that you can buy for Nvidia. And this is just showing you the last 24 hours. So when I actually was trying to put this post together about an hour ago, I was doing some other stuff, yada, 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 right? Trying to get it up. The actual returns for these options right in here, the 300, the 305 strikes, they literally were 25, 30,000% return overnight. Somebody became a millionaire today. A lot of people, a couple people. I mean, we never know how many, right? Some people became millionaires today. Because of Nvidia. So let me do this. Appreciate what up. So I can pop these little things up on screen, which I love. Let me take down my little banner for a second, just for a second. So Appreciate said, what up? What up, Appreciate? It's my guy. my guy. Let me throw on this Bulls cap real quick because today was a bullish day for Nvidia, super bullish. So once again, it's a semiconductor stock. People who were in Nvidia already, specifically in the options contracts. Today is the day you didn't know exactly what happened. You just, you bought some shares a couple days ago. You got in the, trade, I don't know, yesterday, which actually was good about yesterday. I'll tell you why. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm telling you as an expert in my field, a trader, educator who can pretty much trade anything. You would have woke up. You would have woke up, not even woke up because it didn't happen. Stock cruised all day. If you bought some options yesterday and had no idea what today was doing, and you just now look today, you literally will see 10, 12, at one point 30,000% returns overnight. I don't even want to do the math. I don't want to do the math. I don't even want to do the math. I don't want to do the math. I know we always talk about cryptocurrency as this way to become millionaires, especially as black folks. Like, we got to do, crypto is crypto. Everybody should be in crypto hard. There's a lot of stocks that people are buying that, if you just pay attention to the basics of how this economy works, I mean, come on, y'all. Everything is tech focused. You got Tesla, you got Lucid jumping up. You got the deal with Hertz that didn't even go through, but still made crazy returns. Like, all you really got to do is pay attention. You just got to pay attention to this enough to start getting it. It's not rocket science crazy. It's not. It's really not. It's really not. This investing thing is not as complicated as we've made it seem. It's not. Like, I appreciate it. Yes, sir. So here's what I want you to do. If you're watching me, wherever platform you're watching me on, but specifically Facebook, there's a little link. Should be a little link at the top. If you click it, it'll allow the technology that I'm using to connect to your Facebook page. So if you do comment, you can feel free to ask me a question. This is live interactive. Ask me a question. Ask me something. Get something out of this. Don't just sit and watch people. This is different than TV, y'all. Technology is changing. You normally would have to go to CNBC to get an expert to tell you what's happening right now. And I'm sure today, because I wasn't even focused on the market today. I traded early this morning. I was super tired. I took a nap. I woke up to people asking me what's up with Nvidia. All right. And if I jump over here, if you pay attention, you see that little right there says position. All right. So position means I took a position, which means right now I'm in. Right. So I'm trying to make some money too. This is live and real, direct, right? Just like everybody else. So I'm gonna go back to the chart. This indicator that I'm using, just think of it like this. Let's keep this real simple. These blue candles, simply blue means uptrend, right? If you want to learn more, you don't know about charting, and what I'm about to explain might confuse some of you guys. You just got to get educated. So what I'm gonna tell you to do, there's a room that we've started on Facebook. I'm broadcasting once again live across multiple platforms. It's called Inside of Trading. Just type in Facebook, go to Inside of Trading. It started by me and my cousin Joel 10 years ago, not 2 years ago, with everybody getting hype about COVID. No, 10 years ago, actually like 11. And we do tons of education. We've helped thousands of people make money, thousands of people for free education. Now we have paid courses, but free. I don't want you to buy nothing. Don't worry about buying nothing. Free. So these candlesticks, basically, we had two moving averages that are real key that I love, the 8 and the 21. Y'all know I'm gonna keep this real simple for those that know me and know how I flow with my technicals. This is like basics that anybody can do. Anybody can do and can see, right? So where was the actual trade? You shouldn't have got in today. If you actually were paying attention to Nvidia, you love Nvidia, you were trading options on Nvidia, you should have been in somewhere back here around 224 on, what day is this? This is 1020, 1021. Somewhere right in here is where you should have got in. Why? Moving averages crossed. That's a sign that the stock itself is going higher. It's telling you, hey, I'm getting ready to move higher. It's not saying that it's going to happen 100%. Matter of fact, let me slow down. This is off education. I need a disclaimer to read for some of y'all try to sue me. This is for educational purposes. I'm not telling you exactly what to do. I'm telling you what I would do and what I teach. All right. Educational purposes only. Informational purposes only. Feel free to ask questions. This is interactive, right? This is family. So These colors, right? This color right here is an indicator that is basically measuring uptrend or downtrend. All markets, any stock, crypto, anything can do is go up, down, or go sideways. And even when we're going sideways, eventually we're going up or down, right? So once again, moving averages cross those two. I love that. Down here, there's something called a squeeze. It's measuring statistics, volatility, volume, what really moves the market. I don't have time to explain. All you need to know is when I see this go blue, when it turns blue, that's giving me information, vital information about the stock. When these candles turn blue, that's giving me information too. We had a small pullback, very small pullback this day. If you would have got in as we broke the high of that day, knowing that the market was primed to move, blue charts above the blue line and down here to squeeze. This is called the trade the market squeeze, turn blue. All you're really looking for is three little simple things. Do they line up? Blue, blue, and blue. It's color coded. I can't make it no more easier. I can't make it any easier. You should have been in back here, 1021 at a price of 224. So when today happened, you were already relaxed, already in the trade every single day since 1024. Higher, 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 ranging, higher, 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 higher. There was no reason to get out. A lot of y'all trading options, you get in a good trade, you get out too early. If you miss today, oh, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. I really do. If you got out before today, I feel sorry for you. Why? Because I'm gonna go back. Because over here, right, 12,000% return, 2,600% return, 17,000% return. And once again, the highest that I saw today, I think was this same 305, 300 strike. It was up 30,000% when I looked at it earlier. 30,000%. So, what actually happened? Right? That's probably the question. What actually happened? What actually happened? So, let's do this. I'm gonna stop sharing that screen. Let's talk about what actually happened. Let me take Pre-Shay's comment down. We're at a comment. So let me get rid of that. So once again, we're here today talking about Nvidia, semiconductor company. Let me pull up some information because I want you to have a little bit more information. I'm gonna go back to the charts. I'm gonna actually go back to the chart for a second. I just wanted to talk while we ride into the close. Actually, you know what? No, hold on. Let me go back for a second. Let me do this too. Let me show you real quick the day view. Let me show you what happened from the day perspective. All right. What do I mean by day perspective? What I mean by the day perspective is if I change and go to a different time frame, because this was basically a day chart, right? So I'm going to go to a 5-minute chart. Let's go to a 15-minute chart today. Look at today. Candles are blue. We shot up above this 8-period moving average, above the blue line where the bars down here blue. Yeah. So at the open today, Nvidia was already primed to go up. It was already in an uptrend. It was already telling you if you're going to take a trade today, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling good. This is the time where you need to find an entry. You need to find an entry. All right. And if you don't know what that means, if all this is new to you, you got to get educated just like everybody else that I know. There's no way to jump around it. A lot of y'all are watching people on YouTube that don't know what they're doing. You're watching people who are selling you classes and posting other people's results and lying about what they're making and all kind of crazy stuff. It's a dirty game. It's a very dirty game. Everybody named mama now is a day trader. Where were you years before? Me and my cousin Joel Harrison, who started Insider Trading. I want you to join the room on Facebook. It's an amazing group. 22,000 people in our room. We've been educating and helping for 11 years, not 2, 11 years. All right. So once again, look at what happened today. First 15-minute candle. Price went higher. Then price went higher. Then price went higher. I'm going to zoom in. Then here at 10:30, price continued to go higher. And then at 10:45, higher. What is this? What time is this? I can't even see because this thing is in my way. Hold on. 10, 11, 15, little small pullback, but not really because it's inside of this same candle. And then we went higher. And then we went higher. Small pullback, still above the blue line. No sign of slowing down. No sign of slowing down. Did not actually cross back under the 8-period moving average, which kind of tells you this crazy, very solid, volatile uptrend is slowing down. Was right here at basically 3:00. So the whole day, this was just an amazing day. You could have virtually got in any time today, technically. But do you know how to do it? Are you getting educated by the right people? Are they charging you $40,000 to learn what you could argue I may be able to make a case that it's worth a hell of a lot more than 40, 50, $100,000. I got an MBA from Clark Atlanta. That's roughly $80,000 of education. But what I've learned about trading, way more valuable, life-changing, generational changing, shifting, right? So once again, we're talking about Nvidia. And what I want to do, since I showed you that, is let's do this. Let's jump over to this for a second. And let's talk about the company itself for a moment. Let me pull this up real quick, though. Let me pull this up. Oh, also, what I want you to do is follow me on Facebook. I want you to also go to IG, JustBeingNoble. I want you to follow me there as well. You got to follow people that you can, trust, learn something from. There ain't too many people going live right now at the end of the day, at the end of the close of the market at 4 o'clock. It's 3:56. You're gonna hit a bell ring. Clearly, I got my live account. A lot of people sometimes be showing y'all all kind of receipts and stuff that they made on fake money. It's a dirty game. I keep saying that it's a dirty game. It is. Let me share this screen and let me hop over to Nvidia. So let's do some basics about Nvidia. If you like, what is Nvidia? So Yahoo Finance, depending on how you say it, finance, is a great place to get some free information. It's a great place to get some free information. Nvidia is NVIDIA, the ticker symbol NVDA, right? So if you're brand new and you're like, man, I didn't make 30,000% today. I don't even know how to make 300%, 30%, right? I know nothing. Maybe you do know something. Either way, NVDA, just to speak to, I want to make sure I'm educating. NVDA is the ticker symbol. And what does that mean? It's just a real quick, easy way. It's what you have to type in. It's like the initials for the company. It's just how you find it, right? So what does Nvidia do? It's a technology. It's in the technology sector. The industry, subset industry, is semiconductors. They got 19,000 employees located in Cali. What the heck? Oh, I got I was doing a workout earlier. Wait, hold on. That's crazy. How the workout just gonna start playing? Hold on, y'all. Wait, hold on 1 second. This is crazy. Stupid work. Okay. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. TV just started playing a little workout routine. That was actually yoga. Been having some lower back pain. You gotta do your yoga. Nvidia Corporation, it operates as a visual computing company worldwide. Visual computing company worldwide. It operates in two specific segments: graphics and compute and networking. The graphics segment offers GeForce gaming units for gaming and PC. So when we talk about gamers, you know how serious this new generation of gamers are? Oh, it's a different level. We used to play Street Fighter, Contra, Zelda, all the classic games. Then, they came out with what? Sega Genesis, PlayStation. I'm 41, but this new generation, man, it's a whole different level. They got conferences, tours. People are making literally millions, hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars by being gamers. Tons of content on, right? So the world has taken to gaming, men, boys specifically, sometimes too much, to a whole different level, right? So if you want to read more about Nvidia, easily you can just Google it. You can go to Yahoo Finance. So today, this is Market Watch, really great site for market information. Nvidia stock rockets towards best day in 19 months. Best day in 19 months as the optimism, there we go, as optimism grows for the metaverse. So this is connected to the metaverse. If you don't know what the metaverse is, then we got to go over here to Facebook. So Facebook is changing its name literally to Metaverse. What the heck is the metaverse? That's something else that you definitely need to know and be aware of. It's going to impact you. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you think. The world is changing. It's changing around us very fast, right? So think of this for a second. You know, Facebook right now is a platform that you can watch me on. You can post pictures. You can talk to your friends. You see ads for things. People, the businesses are running ads to try to get you in their funnels. So you can buy whatever they think you need. Right? Facebook. You can buy the stock. They've been around for a while. I'll pull up Facebook stock in a minute, right? So they've been making this slow move to create something called the metaverse, and it sounds just like it. It is what it sounds like. You think of like Spider-Man, Marvel movies, metaverse, alternate realities. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is, right? They're fundamentally changing their name, investing billions. And think of the games like Fortnite. Think of Oculus, anything you can put on a headset, right? Virtual reality augmentation. You have the controllers, literally, it's almost like if this was my if this was my Oculus, and you come in my house and I'm shooting, and maybe I'm skiing, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing whatever, like. And I'm gonna buy Oculus real soon, probably this weekend, actually, because I want to go there now. I don't know, I'm already feel like I'm behind because I don't have Oculus, and I love Resident Evil. I love first person shooters. I can't wait. I'm gonna have some fun this weekend, y'all. I really am. I really am gonna have some fun this weekend. But think about that. Think about now with what happened with COVID. No, I'm doing this right now from home, but this is literally what CNN, CNBC, the Trevor Noah show. It's what everybody's doing. Everybody's at home. The technology that's running this, right? The world has gotten smaller and bigger at the same time. Smaller and bigger at the same time. Companies that didn't think, like, we're shifting how the world works. I don't think y'all get it right now. You better be learning something new about how the world is changing in terms of technology, labor. If you got children, you better be paying attention right now to how this time is literally fundamentally changing how we think about work. It's changing. The old models are out. Companies that would never in a million years let you work from home have to. Right? And who's going to lead us into that future? The Microsofts, the Facebooks, the Apples. On the car driving side, the Teslas, the Lucids. You got to know this stuff. You got to know this stuff. Why? Because you got a family you need to make money for. And I'm big on men knowing this. I really am. If you knew about the Atlanta Braves winning the World Series, but you don't know nothing about Tesla hitting $1 trillion, you don't know anything about Nvidia today, as a man, I got a problem with you. I do. You need to know this. This is going to benefit your family in a different way. It's a different sport. I had a little debate yesterday. I was like, this is my sport. And she was like, well, I mean, but it's stock, like, investing is not a sport. It is to me. It is to me. I can't do nothing by watching. I'm gonna ease off. I'm gonna ease off the gas. I just got a thing about time and how we invest and spend our time. It's so key to learn. It's so key to learn. Paradigm shift. It's a paradigm shift. Let me pop this up real quick. Where is it at? Somebody said it in the comments. Nvidia was a runner and a stock star. Yeah, it was. Yeah, and it ain't over. It's not over. Somebody said paradigm shift. Definitely a paradigm shift. They call what's happened, the amount of people who have said, you know what? I wasn't loving my job anyway. I wasn't treated how I wanted to be treated. I'm going to take a risk right now during this COVID season. I'm either going to start a business, partner with somebody, that friend of mine who's been doing his thing, my homegirl who's been doing her thing. Let me talk to her. Let me get a little bit closer to this. Let me get a little bit closer to this entrepreneur thing because I want to be my own boss. Right? Millennials, Generation Z, they like, nah, I'm good. I want to live and work where I want to work, how I want to work. Right? I had a really great conversation on Facebook not too long ago. This one guy told me, he was like, my son has several different gigs that he's doing all at the same time, which virtually means he can work whenever he wants to, just from his phone. The gig economy. What is the gig economy? Uber, Lyft, Instacart, things you can do from your app. I got another homeboy. He just signed up with this program with the government where people call in. If he wants to work, he can click a button. Doot, I'm at work now. People will call, they'll funnel calls to his phone if he closes the deal and signs them up for Medicare. And these are people calling in. It's like $200 to $500 for each person. Make $300 to $500 3-4 times a day every day. Life gets really good. It really does. Right. So work is changing. How we view work. how we work, how we go to work. So the metaverse, what does the metaverse connect to this? Because think about this. Think about right now. If you're in corporate, you've been on a lot of meetings. You've been doing a lot of Zoom, right? A lot of Zoom calls. A lot of Zoom calls, right? But here's the thing with the Zoom, right? Zoom is awesome, but it's not, you're just sitting watching. Most people like me put we're dressed from here up. If I stand up right now, you'd be like, man, this dude wearing shorts. Yeah, but most people are. Ain't nobody like fully dressed unless they gotta go somewhere, right? Unless they gotta go somewhere. And so when we start talking about how the corporate world is going to change, people are going to create avatars, digital embodiment, the digital embodiment of themselves in this alternate reality. You're going to be able to put on glasses. It's coming. You're going to be able to put on some form of technology. And when you have a business meeting 2 years from now, you're going to go into a virtual world. You'll be able to fist bump people at work. You might feel a little vibration, right? You'll be able to go into alternate realities. Even this right now, you're watching me live. We may meet in the metaverse. I know that sounds weird. We may be meeting in the metaverse. Fitness. Oh my God, it's going to change the fitness game to a whole different place. Imagine being able to do a boot camp digitally. Actually, your body's getting a physical workout, but you're doing it, and whoever's teaching it is doing it on a mountain in Hawaii. Your favorite fitness trainer, and you pay X amount, and then because you want to look good, and this is a digital world, you paid a little extra. Why? Because you want your avatar, this digital version of you, to have a certain color outfit. Maybe it's like an all white thing, all white workout. You got to buy the outfit. There's gonna be vendors selling, like, it literally, this metaverse creates an endless opportunity for business to grow, because we're literally creating alternate realities where businesses can function, where people can thrive, can learn, can dance, can party, can go to work, can kill people in video games. Like, it has no end. It really doesn't. It's the most amazing thing I can think of. And that's what it is. It's human imagination, limitless human imagination inside of a virtual world. Because there's no parameters to a virtual world. It's whatever we create. That's the beauty of it, right? So fundamentally, Facebook is turning itself, it's focusing 100% of its energy into not just being a social media company. Forget social media. It's a human connection company. That's what Facebook is about to be all about. I think December 1st, December 12th, something like that. 12th. The stock ticker symbol goes from FB Facebook to MVRS, Metaverse. That's what you'll see. That's how you'll buy shares of Facebook in the future. So here's the connection. All right, as optimism grows for the metaverse. All right, as optimism grows for the metaverse. Nvidia is on track to finish with a market cap of 700 billion. Right now, let me see if I go back. How much is the company worth? That's called the market cap. Right now, if you took all the outstanding shares, multiplied them by the stock price, that's 742 billion. That means it's a quarter billion of away from being a $1 trillion company. $1 trillion company. $1 trillion company. All right. If I go back here to this, I mean, you can pull this up on virtually anything, right? So if you want more information, clearly, I'm not about to read all this to you, but great article, right? This is once again from Market Watch, and it just explains what's happening. Valuations went up. Um, Down here says Rakers boosted his price target on Nvidia shares from 320 from 245 in late Wednesday, right? Nvidia's Omniverse is an open virtual platform that allows creators to collaborate in real time in real time physically accurate simulations and 3D renderings. Think about that once again. So this technology, what their kind of role in this, right? This whole metaverse, right? Matter of fact, let me go back up here. Facebook, parent Meta, 1.2, seeking to connect virtual worlds. Virtual worlds, the broader theme could unlock new revenue opportunities for Nvidia, according to Records, who estimates that the metaverse could boost the company's addressable market by at least 10 billion over the next 5 years. That's just 5 years. Just 5 years, right? NVIDIA's Omniverse is an open virtual platform that allows creators to collaborate in real-time, physically accurate simulations in 3D rendered environments. It's a world that doesn't exist, but it does exist, right? So very, very we're moving into the future. I want you to move with us. Because if you're so afraid of the metaverse and you don't know what it is and you think you can't do this, the funny thing is today's chart was so clean. It almost didn't even matter if as a day trader where you got in, as long as you got in early. Every single 15-minute bar, every candle, higher, 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 until 3 o'clock. That's like the perfect day. That's the perfect day. And once again, I showed you. Let me go back because I want to show y'all again where I want to go back to the charts just for a second. I want to show you Facebook also. I'm going to show you Facebook too. I'm going to show y'all Facebook too. I want to show you Facebook too, just so you can see it, right? Because some of this stuff you literally need to see. Right? Let me put myself smaller in the corner. All right. So once again, and let's do this. Let's go back to the month chart for a second. All right. Look at that. I had a ton of information back there. I'm gonna take all this off the chart. I don't want it to be, too intimidating. But I'm gonna take all of this off. Each of these candles basically represents a month. So I'm gonna put a line in the sand. Where was COVID? Right? Huge question. COVID was right here, March of last year. Every single month, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 months. And then we had what's classically called a range. What do I mean? I mean, price went up to a high about 148, 149. And then this month, which I believe was September. Yep, that was September. Then we basically kind of got stuck in September for a while. Look at that. Perfectly hitting that top, almost perfectly hitting the exact same bottom. That's called a range for you new traders and people who have no idea what this even is, right? It's just prices going up and down. When markets get stuck like this and we range, it's kind of like both sides. People who are buying, people who don't like it, who want to make money as it comes down. Bulls and bears, right? I'm wearing a Bulls hat. Chicago is known for bulls and bears. It connects back to the stock market. If you didn't know that, that's just some free little information, right? I'm always going to on this show be wearing a bulls or a bears hat. Today was a bullish day. I got to throw the bulls hat on. It was war today. Easy war though. Bears got slaughtered. Bulls made money today. Crazy money, right? So once again, for months, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 9 months, Nvidia didn't go anywhere. This is why investing is not an overnight game. So many people get into this and want to make money. You want to get rich overnight. It don't happen like that. Now, there's different asset classes like futures and foreign exchange and certain cryptocurrencies and options that give you leverage to make more money faster. But you got to learn the basics first. In everything, you got to learn basics. We could talk sports. We could talk culinary arts. We could talk any skill that you can learn. You can't go to advanced before you have the basics. Doesn't make sense, right? So once again, we're in a range for 9 months. We broke out of that range in May, June, July, August, September. We froze for a second, just kind of inside this candle. And then look at the last 2 months. All right. So what am I saying? I'm saying, trust me when I say this. Even though I gave you the disclaimer earlier, if we had to look at the uptrend on this stock, look at that. That's a nice uptrend. This is easy money. Why? Because it's consistently going one direction. Everybody who loves it, who understands why this company has the power to do so much more for the world and make shareholders happy, are buying. It's real simple. So if I go here, let's go to I'm gonna change this to the week chart. Look at this. Change the time frame. Why? I wanted to zoom in. So this is the week. Look at the week. It's all blue. All you got to know is blue is money. Blue means sky's the limit. Price can continue to go higher and higher and higher. Blue, it's all blue. On the week, it's all blue. On the month, it's all blue. If I go here to the 15-minute, it's all blue. Today, if I go down to the 1 minute, look at this. All day. All morning, it was blue. All you see is nothing but blue. Buy. It's great. So we have the technology to tell us that these types of stocks, that they are going the right direction, right? There's so much information that's out there, but you got to learn it. If you're inside of trading, you already know. We're gonna be talking about Nvidia tomorrow. Me and Joel. Actually, my cousin and myself, we have a working on a podcast, getting things really cemented. We got a lot that's coming for y'all, like a lot of stuff. 2022 is gonna be amazing. I want to help as many people as possible literally make thousands to millions of dollars. Thousands to millions. Not hundreds, thousands to millions. So answer that question. Do you want to make thousands more than you know how to make, potentially millions for some of y'all next year with us? This year potentially, because you literally could have did that today. Today, some people became millionaires on Nvidia today in one day because the options jumped up $30,000. So this is Facebook. I ain't gonna stay on this chart long. I'm gonna just go to the month chart again. Same basic thing, right? This was COVID. Let me draw a line, put a line in the sand where COVID was. This was COVID. Small pullback, prices came down, but since then, nothing but blue higher. Same range right in here. September did the same thing, right? So September, the whole market froze. Same thing you see on the video is the same thing you see on Facebook. Why? Because they're both big blue chip stocks that are very correlated to move with the S&P, the Dow Jones, and Nasdaq. Right. So right in here, September, everything froze up. Now, some didn't stay frozen. Like everything didn't range for like 9 months, right? But a lot of them did. This is almost the exact same chart as Nvidia. It's almost the exact same chart. So let me show you Nasdaq real quick. So this is Nasdaq. Right. Back here, this was COVID. This was that September month. It took us about 3 months for Nasdaq. Nasdaq is 100 of the best stocks in the world. If I had to show you Nasdaq, this is Nasdaq. This is what's called a heat map. So you're looking at the 100 stocks that comprise Nasdaq. You don't even have to pick stocks on your own. You could actually, really, if you're brand new and you need a great index, not Nvidia, Nasdaq is paying out 24% annually. That means by doing no work, your money will double every 3 years. It has been for like the last 11 years. Right. And if you look today, the companies that are red, the little, the squares that are red means the company was down today. Green means it was bullish. It was up today. They were making money. People were buying. Prices were going higher. Money was made. The bright green, what's the bright green? NVDA, bam. Without even like doing a lot of analysis. If at 12 o'clock, I was like, I just want to see what the market is doing. It's literally color coded. Kids could tell you what companies were moving today. And it literally would have took them 30 seconds. Why? This is the Dow Jones. You see any bright green? Nothing really. Merck was up. That's really about it. Nasdaq. Ooh, Nvidia is killing it. Right. Qualcomm is up. AMD is up. We go over to the Russell 2000. That's 2,000 companies. That's a little bit different, but still, you can see certain ones that are bright green. All right. If I go to the S&P 500, Nvidia again, you see Qualcomm. Amazon was up today. All right. So you can review the market and see what's moving early in really at any time during the day. You can see what's moving. All right. So I'm gonna go back for one more second to Nvidia, NVDA, which is the ticker NVDA. And I'm going to go back to the 15-minute chart. And that's the beautiful 15-minute. That's the 15-minute. Bullish all day, cruising all day, buying all day. So the question is, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with this information? What are you going to do about all of this? The stock market is moving every day. Once again, every day. Matter of fact, let me go back one more time. Before I get off, let me go back one more time. I want to show you this. Options. Look at the options. And once again, they were higher earlier, but this is 24% overnight returns, 11,400, 15,900, 5,000% return overnight, 3,100% return overnight. And these were higher because the market pulled back going into the close. All right. So Nvidia is definitely, I think a stock you should know about. You should understand the metaverse. It's going to impact you regardless of who you are, regardless of whether you're into technology or not. It's going to impact you. It will. It is. It just is. Let me see. I got some comments. Let me see if I got any questions. Let me know if you guys got any questions. Questions. Jessica. What's up, Jessica? She said, lovely chart. Will it continue? Will it continue? Why wouldn't it continue? The upgrade in estimates from some of these larger institutions, specifically Wells Fargo, said that their new estimate target of where we believe this stock is worth now, based on different things that they're doing with the Omniverse, which is going to complement the Metaverse, which is Facebook, but that affects the whole world or will at some point. right? You also got Microsoft. Like, and this is the thing: there's going to be competition. Other companies ain't just going to sit back and let Facebook take over the world. No, you got Microsoft. You got a lot of tech companies out there trying to figure out how to be a part of this ecosystem that's going to be created, right? So competition is good. All right, competition is good. Jessica said, "How are you?" I'm excellent. I'm excellent. I'm going to see the Eternals today with my big sis Tara. We're going out to the big IMAX with the huge screen at Mall of Georgia. You know, I'm a Marvel guy. Today was a good day. I made some money early. I took a nap. I woke up. I saw this. I hopped into video. I'm gonna make some money when next time the video pops. Just know Noble Woods is making some money. That's it. Or is today gonna be the high? Is everybody gonna get so excited about today and then the market's just gonna just relax? No, we didn't even hit 320. We only went to 313. So if you know how to trade, probably wanna you might. I don't want to push too hard, but don't sleep. Now I will say this too: if you really don't know what you're doing, if you're really not good with technical analysis, if you don't truly understand how options make money, I know it's hard when we see these things to sit back. It's the fear of missing out. FOMO kicks in. I'm telling you, I'm giving everybody these 3,000%, returns. Right. I had to, 3,000, 30, I'm sorry, 3,000, 30% returns today. That's amazing. It's the type of thing that makes you just want to jump in. And I'm not going to say you shouldn't just jump in. I'm not. But you always want to move and be educated. You always want to be educated. And here's the thing: none of this is going away. The market ain't going away. I could literally do what I'm doing right now. This little show, this little Limitless, mini CNN, breaking news, Nvidia source. I can do this for the rest of my life because there's literally millions upon millions of people who don't even know what a stock is, have never bought a stock, don't have access to the type of information from quality people with ethics who are doing things for the right reason. Everybody you see, like everybody you see on YouTube ain't legit. Everybody you see who's in media, on social media, a lot of people are doing back end deals and partnering and all kind of stuff. I mean, so just you got to be careful with everything when it comes to this stuff. Who you learn from is real, key. You want to make sure they're first of all that they're ethical people. Ask them their story. Look on Facebook. See if they just popped up out of nowhere. If they just popped up out of nowhere all of a sudden, were you investing years ago? People take classes from people like me, get really good at marketing, make a little bit of money, and a lot of y'all will buy anything from anybody that posts a receipt and says, "Hey, I made $1,000 today." All right. Imagine the people that made tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars today. They could post that receipt and say, "Yo, I got a stock options class I'm teaching," and some of y'all will sign up when you literally don't even know anything about them. They made some money. You want to make money too, so, right? So we got to think more critically, right? And the point is, the major point of all of this is today was an amazing day, but today this happens all the time. Well, let me take that back. To see 30,000% return is rare. That's a little different. That's not normal. But the markets move. It's always moving. Next year, there's going to be some amazing stuff. The year after that, there's going to be some amazing stocks. The year after that, there's going to be some amazing stuff. If I showed you Microsoft, Apple, like all the companies we know, all the charts look the same. Everything is up. Things are amazing. It's really great. I don't know what you're doing if you're not investing right now. If you haven't been taking advantage of people like myself and my cousin. Once again, go to Inside of Trading on Facebook, Inside of Trading. Go up to the search, go to Inside of Trading, click it, ask to join. Come into our community. Once again, about 22,000 people. You'll love it. You're going to learn a lot. Let me check out another comment real quick. So, Jessica said, that's great. Vania said, wait till it reaches the 200 day, pull back to get in the video for the long term. Great question. Great question. Let's look at that real quick. Today, let's see where we are. So the last time we hit the 200 period moving average, for those that don't know, it's a really classic buy signal, right? It's just simply a line that measures the last 200 days stock price. Take the last 200 days, take the closing price over the last 200 days, add them up, divide by 200, and then just make a line, right? So you're essentially creating a line that tells you the health of the stock, right? If we're above the 200, that's a strong thing. That's good. And a lot of times price will do what? Price will do what it did here. We'll come down test the 200, which means go to that area, see how buyers respond. Generally speaking, billionaires, millionaires, is this a safe, easy place to buy? Right, so we got a little pullback there. We came back to it one more time, and then let me tell you the percentage return. This last time we hit the 200 was down at 135. If you had bought some shares long term there, not even options, but just simple basic stuff. All right, if you had bought some shares down there, today's high would have given you right now, you'd be up 132%. Right, and the last day we touched it was March of this year, so that's 130% return in this year. Very simple, very simple. So yeah, I would say Lavania, there's two ways to do your long term. You probably should, I mean, if we're just talking long term, simple, really simple, then you probably need something like an M1 finance, which will allow you to dollar cost average. You're buying fractional shares every month, and that could be $50, $10, $1,000. I talk to people all across the board. I know people right now putting $40,000 a month in the market like clockwork. They make that type of money. They got that type of cash flow. They have successful businesses. They tend to be a little bit older, tend to be married, right? They doing their thing. I've done probably like 100 and some consults this year, helping all different types of people. Some of y'all, you like, man, I ain't got no 40,000 to be dropping in the market. I don't know if I got $40 a month. It's cool. It's cool. You don't have to be rich. You have to have a wealthy mindset though, and that hunger, right, for it. And that comes with education. So once again, you don't have to wait until it pulls back. Because here's the thing: what if the next 6 months Nvidia goes up? What if it doesn't come back down to the 200 for 8 months? Then what? You just want to miss out on all that money because you were waiting on this perfect thing to happen, this perfect phenomenon of bouncing off the 200? No, you ain't got to wait for that, right? Think about it like building equity the same way you buy a home. You pay your mortgage every month. Every month you're paying that mortgage, but every time you do, you're building equity. 5 years from now, if you're truly long-term invested in Nvidia, you're not gonna care about this, right? Today, this one day, 5 years from now, you're not gonna care about, right? And you probably are going to be more upset that you waited for these perfect conditions for a pullback to the 200 versus every month building some equity, every month buying X amount, whatever that amount is. And once again, a great platform to do that. I got to get sponsors, man. I'm giving out all this free game, free advertising to these companies. M1 Finance, though, that's the name of one that's really simple that allows you, once again, you literally can set this up in like today in an hour on the app in an hour. I think even Cash, the Cash app, Square Cash app, they let you do this too, right? So that's one way. You got M1 Finance. You got good old Stockpile that lets you buy fractional shares. You can do it with your debit card and buy some today, right? So don't worry too much about perfect pricing, because when you start talking about long-term investing, it's just buying every month. As soon as you go to like a chart, a specific price, you're talking more so about trading, right? And don't get me wrong, yeah, it's a great concept. It's a great strategy to simply buy a little bit more, right? If you're a long-term investor and something pulls back to the 200, yeah, that may be where you want to, get away a little bit outside of that normal, whatever that amount is you're buying every month. You might want to take a little extra cash from your savings or whatever, right? Business, I don't know, people got different streams of income. So yeah, the 200 is important, but I don't want you to perfectly wait all the time for the 200. I don't. Matter of fact, let's go back one more time to Nvidia. Let's look at the last let's go back in time for just a second. I'm gonna go back over the last 5 years. Over the last 5 years, how many times did we touch it? All right. So somewhere back here, that's one, I'd say two, three. Then we went under. What do you do when you go under? On a great stock, the under is even better because you're buying lower. Right. We got back above it right in here. We got back above it. Nice lift. This was COVID. COVID brought us right back down. Check that out. When COVID was hitting, when everything looked so terrible, so ridiculously bad and gloomy, oh, the world was ending. Oh my God, what are we going to do? The world's ending in March of last year. All Nvidia was doing was pulling back to the 200. It went perfectly to the 200. I mean, we chopped around for a couple of days, but that's a great move. And then what happened? Prices came up, 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 up. Didn't touch it again. So that's 3.8. That is March. So that's March and March. So it took a whole year. So you would have missed all of that money. All of that money you would have missed just waiting for a price to come all the way back. Let me put a circle right here. All right. So hopefully I'm making the case. I'm gonna go back to the month chart. All right. And so check this out. So this right here, we were touching the 200. Right here, we were touching the 200. Right here, we were touching the 200. But look at every single month. If you had continued buying, just the shares you bought last month would have made you money. The shares you bought this month would have already made you money. So waiting on the 200, I don't think you should wait on the 200. If we're talking about building equity and solid long term, you don't want to sit around waiting for it, right? So hopefully I beat that to death. Um, dollar cost average. If you're new, if you're truly an investor, build equity every month. It's not about how much, it's about how serious you are, how disciplined. You'll make more, you'll invest more as you make a little bit more. You know, that's the whole point. The long-term investing game is the easiest. It's honestly the easiest route to millionaire status. But everybody wants to do it, becoming a options trader, saying I made a 30,000% return overnight. Yeah, that's great. That's amazing if you were in it. But once again, you got to get basics before advanced. I don't know any skill set you can learn advanced and become advanced without having the basics now. Right. So somebody said can't see your screen. Oh, I didn't pull my screen back up. I do that often. My bad. Dang. And I went through all of that. All of that. Anyway, so here's Nvidia again. This circle right here is the 200. This circle right here is a bounce off the 200. This circle right here is a bounce off the 200 on the day chart. I'm showing you a month chart to give you a wider view. All right. And my point was, if you only bought it to 200, you would have bought 1, 2, 3 times over the last year. But if you were buying some shares, dollar cost averaging every month, you would have basically been buying some every single month. So what you bought this month would have made you money last month, the month before, 4 months ago, 5 months ago, 6 months ago, 7 months ago, to that 8th month where we actually got the little circle where we hit the 200. So yeah, I don't want you to miss out on money because you're trying to make money, right? Simple, easy strategy. Dollar cost average. Make money as it goes up. As it increases in value, you'll make more. And you're just, you're putting a little bit out there every month, right? Jessica said Tesla ran just Tesla. I can't talk. Tesla ran the last 2 weeks. Like how it ran before the split. Now notice what she said. She said how it ran before the split. So what is a stock split? Right. And then she's remembering something. That means right now, Jessica, in her mind, I don't even know if she realizes it. She just connected a pattern to a pattern. She looked at this and it reminded her of another stock that did the same thing. That's how you become a good trader, a good investor. Because the more time you spend in this game, you start to see everything is the same. This move is the same thing that happened to Tesla. And she's right. It was just incredibly bullish. That's all. I could show you 40 stocks right now that all look the same. And guess what? They're all in Nasdaq and the S&P. And guess what? Nasdaq and the S&P are going straight up as well. So why are we thinking about stocks that aren't in the S&P and Nasdaq when we know that the 500 stocks that are in S&P and the 100 stocks in Nasdaq, even though there's overlap, let's just say roughly if they were mutually exclusive, those 600 or 600 of the best companies you can buy in the world. Why are we buying this little cheap $2, $3 stuff hoping to get rich when these are the companies that the whole world is actually paying attention to? Right. So I want you to also do this. Let me stop sharing my screen and then let me go over here for a second. Show you guys this. I want to make sure before you need good information. You do. You need quality teaching. So of course, shameless plug. I want you to go to my website, limitlessclass.com. Limitlessclass.com. I want you to go here and type in your name and your email. I don't send a lot of emails at all. If I do, there'll be special promotions for new classes. I got a live options course coming up. It's going to be live for about 6 to 8 weeks. I'm still finalizing the details. That means it's live, it's interactive. You can ask me questions. I'm a real person. We can pull up any and everything you want to talk about, right? You need that hands-on education. You really do. If you need help getting started, I got a really powerful membership program. It's only $60 per month. I actually have a pre-recorded options course and a futures course for the more folks who want to like really get serious about making more money. And I'm telling you, if you learn actually, you don't even need to learn futures. If you learn options, I'm telling you, if you learn options, if that's just one little goal on your your list of things that you want to accomplish in the next 6 months or the next couple of months with me, I literally think every single human being, every adult in this country in America, if you're over 18, honestly, if you're over 15, you should know how to trade options. It's too easy. It's too structured, embedded in the fabric of our society. Companies are moving every single day. You'll always have an opportunity to use options to create income. Lose a job, but you learn how to trade options 15 years ago, right? This trade that I just showed you guys on the video, it was easy. It was so simple. It was very simple. It's the same thing all the time. Price starts to get higher. We get a small pullback. People see that, pay attention. We put more money into the market. Price goes higher. You just got to kind of know how to scale and get out before that move comes kind of all the way back down. And then if it's a good stock, people just buy it again. It's really not that crazy complicated, but it does take time. The words, the terms are confusing. You got all these folks on TV and in media you can't relate to, which is why I throw on the gold chain because I'm from Gary, Indiana, and throw on a fitted cap. I could be on here with a white shirt and glasses on. I got an MBA. I pay $80,000 to learn what I know about business. I could be on here looking all intimidating with a stuffy suit on, but why would I do that? And I probably am gonna do that a little bit more often because I just like a suit. I do. I look good in a suit. I do. You know what I mean? But you need to be able to learn from people who can break it down and make it practical. So, once again, I also do one-on-one consults if you need some help. If you like, brother, don't sell me on nothing. Cool, don't sign up for nothing. I don't care if I know how to trade. I'm gonna make money regardless. My student count could go to 0. I'm still okay because I got the skills for life. The skills for life, and I want you to have them too. I really do. I really do. Nvidia is an amazing company. Um, it's one of those that you just should know about. It's in the semiconductor space with the metaverse, their Omniverse, with what Facebook is doing. Facebook's been in the news. You need to know this stuff. So here's the plug. Tomorrow at noon, we're gonna go live on these same platforms wherever you're watching us on. But watching me on. But there's gonna be 2 of us. It's gonna be myself, my cousin Joel Harrison. Um, we are basically starting the Insider Trading podcast. We've been doing this live, teaching, helping thousands of people for a minute. But we've been kind of inside of the Facebook group. So changing things up, just shifting. And we got some dope stuff coming that nobody's doing. When I say nobody, I mean nobody. Next year, I'm telling you, next year is going to be so amazing. I'm so excited. Just about the things that we have that we've thought about from talking to you guys and knowing what you need. Everybody needs some help. You need community to do this. You need accountability. You need a companion, a partner, somebody. If you married, oh my God, if you married, oh my goodness, the value of having two people that can align on a vision. It just makes it easy to trade. You don't tend to miss more trades. You can strategize together. You can learn together. You can teach your kids. You can give them different options, different types of options by teaching your kids options. We should have learned this stuff at 12, at 15. At 17, we should have been trading our butts off in college, but nobody taught us. So we're going to change that. We're going to change that. So yeah, that's about it. Join us tomorrow and every Friday at 12 noon. It's going to be fun. We're going to have some fun. We're going to pull up some charts. We're going to debate a little bit. We don't always agree, me and my cousin. But you're getting 2 real traders who can invest, who can swing trade, who can really trade anything, providing you context with how to understand this market, to know what to really pay attention to, which stocks are moving and why. We're going to pull up some charts as always. Nobody really does that. And some of the people, it's funny. Here's the crazy part. Some of the people who, I ain't going to even say it. I ain't going to say it. I'm so proud of my students. Some of my sons I've created. Oh, it's such a beautiful thing. It's kind of dirty too. People take your classes and then they make their own classes from the stuff you taught them. But I know you won't do that. So I love to help. Whether you need a one-on-one consult, you just want to be a part of the community and just build with us. We got a major announcement that we're gonna tell you guys about. If you're from insider trading, you're gonna love this. Y'all been asking us this one specific question for the past couple months. We're gonna answer it tomorrow. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love what we're doing collectively as a community. All right. We know we're pioneers in this space. We just want to lead people, ethically, lead them the right way, and just help you make more money by getting skills, right? So, that's about it. I'm gonna call this a wrap. Thanks for joining me. As we talked about Nvidia going up 30,000%. Oh, that's crazy. And I bought some today. I didn't get in as early as I should have. I don't care. It ain't about perfect pricing. It's not about perfect pricing. It's not over. Nvidia is not over, right? We're not gonna jump up. We're not gonna make today's type of move and then just fall off the face of the earth. That would be very, very, very improbable, very unlikely. So yeah, I'm excited to see what Nvidia does over the next few weeks, even just over the next day, right? So thanks for watching. Please do me this favor: share this video. Share this video. I want more people to learn. I want more people to know that you're serious about investing in the money and making, you know what I mean? You need to attract like-minded people. How do you do that? You post stuff like this on your page and say share, because I'm getting this education as a trader, as a new trader, as somebody who wants to trade, as an investor who's transitioning to trading. I don't care who you are, where you are, but share. It's key for the culture. You don't see a lot of, let's be real. You don't see a lot of black men doing what I'm doing right now, breaking this thing down, showing you the entry, showing you the why, giving you the back end, and just explaining what's going on. All right. So I appreciate your support. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in as always. And wait, hold on. Let me go back to where I started. Hold on. Let me go back to where I started real quick. I need some Drake. Why? Because you should love the market today. If you made money today on Nvidia, man, congratulations. Kudos to you. I'm gonna end with Champagne Poppy talking about I love the market too. I do. I'm out.